Hey, greetings everyone. It is GleeCon, and I'm back one more time, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. So like I mentioned in the last episode, this one's going to be starting up without the kind of cold open that we normally do, because we are in... we're in it. We're not in it. We're gonna do a Wailing Caverns run on our Horde character today, so I don't really know if I'm gonna be on heals in DPS. I think Wailing Caverns is kind of easy enough that it doesn't really matter. We have a Warlock. We're about to summon the other two, so I waited until we were right at that spot. And so it's myself and another level 25 Warlock. Everybody else is in the mid to high teens, so it's we have two Warlocks, two Shamies, and then we have a level 16 Warrior, so it's okay though. I'm really not worried about it. We were about ready to want to 4-man it. So now we have about to summon, and then we'll get started. And we already saw from the last episode, we did basically all of the external stuff, and we probably won't do time on the turning in today, depending on the time of the episode. So that's fine with me. If it's fine with you, we're gonna just see how it goes. Normally I would say, this run will probably be fine. It's gonna be a fast run. But Wailing Caverns can be a little time consuming. Especially since we're doing a full run where we need all the deviates, we need all of the 4 Cobra Kai people or whatever they are. All that good stuff. Yeah, that guy just takes off running when he gets here. So, I don't know... I don't know what role I'm going to be doing. I had originally advertised as being able to heal or do DPS, but I honestly think it'll be fine. I'm not even going to really assign myself a role. I won't use Rockbiter weapon. I'll try to stick to enhancement shaman moves with... Oh, I don't have fire weapon totem yet. So open trade for Healthstone. Okay. Not really, I don't know what they're doing. Alright. She's busy. She said open trade for Hellstone. She's giving out Hellstones. I don't know why the other Warlock needs more, but okay. What are they doing in there? The Hunter obviously doesn't care. I've got a stronger strength totem. And so I guess I'm going to just rock the Flame Tongue weapon totem as my totem of choice. And I'll stick to the... I'm just going to keep dropping healing totems constantly, I guess. See where I go on that. Look for debuffs as needed. Leather worker, so I'll get that going. Okay, I'll try to keep my lightning shield up. My mana's not that great since I'm not really truly spec'd. Okay. But I need these I need these little hide babies. But yeah, like I said, look, as you can see, the healing hasn't really been necessary so far. Okay. Now we're gonna pop these two guys out. I'm drawing some aggro. That's alright. So if you didn't catch the last episode, or for whatever reason you are not, you don't really, I don't know, play Classic, or you haven't done Wailing Caverns, you basically have to work your way back to, you have to work your way back to the cavern itself first, the cavern proper, if you will. So you start by these caves, and yesterday we really explored them, so if you really want to kind of episode, or, you know, look through content where we just very slowly got a deviate hide for myself. I'm just going to be lazy and skin. Save the squad time. I guess you can't skin those little birds. These give you the wailing essence things. Doesn't seem like anybody's on the quest. That's fine. Just trying to kind of watch my mana. I'll drop the... I killed the frog by accident. And then I wonder if that does burst you with like some kind of poison, because I feel like my DPS just went down. Or I mean, there was a... Oh, we get buffed. I feel like there was something, you know? And again, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the life here. Oh, there's a second raptor. No, that's breed. Breed all day for these. But I did get that deviant hide, so we're already up to 19. I'm really more about looking at, I'm more interested in what kind of like scales can I get? Can I actually get enough deviant scales from this dungeon to make it something cool when it's all done? Maybe. That'll be cool. I am looking forward to seeing that. So we did all this yesterday. We killed the little oozes. So we don't, for the smart drinks, we got the 99-year-old bottle of port out there, so the goblin that had been hiding away in the cave that stole the guy's 99-year-old bottle of wine, he took one down. He did not pass it around. He just ran into this cave. Selfish bung. Like a bald-faced hairdresser. Watching this, I mean, not watching, listening to this podcast lately. This Irish dude, and pretty impressive. So I did like that. I'm gonna drop my healing totem also while we're standing here. That was close. Luckily, we have two. Two shamans. So even on that one, the other guy reacted, or girl, or whatever. They reacted just a pinch faster than me. Look, luckily, with 5 people, you can out DPS the clone cast. We didn't even interrupt it. We just out DPS'd it. I do kind of need to sort of let the aggro go off me for a second. See, something makes us all kind of lose. I wonder if it's maybe like a reapplication of the imps buff or something. I'm not sure. sure what that's all about. Alright. Nobody else had the Deviant Hide. I think we're done with Deviant Hide. No, we need one more still. We will easily get it throughout the course of this dungeon. Not really worried about it at all. I don't have a real full healer kind of UI or whatever, or add-on. So that, I guess, could be a detriment for real serious healing. I think if once we get to the higher levels and I'm doing raids and stuff, I probably will have to... Oh, I got a deviant scale. Probably have to actually bite the bullet and get one. This is the slowest fight into this dungeon ever. We are taking our time and killing, that's for sure. But a lot of these people need the XP. It's just that we're not getting XP for it. Otherwise, I'd be all for it. So I finished off 1,000 Needles with the Horde yesterday on my character. I was able to do everything except the very last quest in the run is a level 43 or 44 quest. Got my last hide. And that quest, the lowest level mob you can kill is 43s. Now I went in with full freaking potions, dragon buff from the head drop. I didn't have the other buff because it wore off before I got there. But it was, and I was able to slowly, with trial and error, kill mobs. And I had killed maybe 4 or 5, and I had gotten maybe 1 or 2, and I was like, this is gonna take forever. And then there was this gnome that was not like high level, like they were maybe level 43 compared to my... I was 38, by the way. So I was 1 level under where I would ideally want to be. And, I'm gonna wait and possibly earth shock. Yeah, so I was a level under where I would want to be. Well, those guys just popped out. And I'm not going to drop my totems because my mana is a little bit lower than I want. And anyway, they were just fishing there, and then for some reason they got up and they just started helping me. And they let me tag every mob first, because obviously they were alliance, we couldn't be on the same team. And just stood with me for like 15 minutes while we ground out everything. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty nice of an alliance. I had some of that paid it forward, because then later on when I started doing the encrusted tail fins on my mage, so I started doing the same run, all of those quests. And there was a Horde person who actually ended up being part of my guild, but they don't know that. And they didn't sit there and extensively help me, but there were a couple mobs that were coming out that they really got after me. I mean, they really like helped as the mob came. So I don't know if this... Now I think I'm finally done with the Deviant Hides. And that guy just completed the Wailing. Okay, so I just shared all their quests. I don't think I've ever fought this guy. That's cool. So this is a pretty neat... Now I'm gonna restrain myself for... I'm gonna try to maintain my 17.694. Oh, I need that bad boy. That's dope. Yeah. Okay, so I just got a new axe. That's cool. Okay, so this is a level 20 axe. It does 9 strength and 4 spirit. So remember, I'm doing best overall. So that's 13 compared to my 10. And 14.5 DPS is now from 7.6. So I'm gonna upgrade it as soon as I get a moment of no combat. Don't care about that. That was dope. That's worth this whole stinking dungeon. Just need a minute. Yeah. So I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious what this looks like. That's cool. What is it called? All right, so we just got Bones Fang. Love it. That's cool. All right, so we upgraded the DPS on our axe. Let's reapply the Flame Tongue weapon. Buffs. So this is definitely going to be a long run because look how much time we're taking to even get into the dungeon. We're taking our sweet time. So at this rate, we've been almost a quarter of the way into the episode, and I haven't we haven't even started it. So whatever. It is what it is. It's all about the journey. I'm not in any kind of super rush or anything. We're just gonna do it is what it is. So yeah. This guy says Naralex sleeps again.
Long ago, Naralex
Cool.
journeyed to this cavern with the honorable goal of entering the Emerald Dream and regrowing the barrens into a lush forest. His focus waned and his thoughts became tainted by serpentine visions. Now reptilian beasts seep from his dreams to the land. He must be awoken from the nightmare or he will be forever lost and a great evil unleashed. Only after his corrupted servants, the Fanglords, have been slain can I perform.
Alright, so now we're in here. We have to kill a certain amount of things. Deviant Guardians are not one of them. There are a certain amount of raptors we do need to kill. Someone's just not looting. These wailing ectoplasm things don't matter. They're only there for the wailing essence or whatever. They're nothing special. There is a certain kind of raptor we need to kill. These Ravagers, the pink ones. Pretty sure, yeah, the Ravagers. We need to kill 7 of those. So let's try to clock that as good as we can. Okay, so this kind of Guardian, no, not important. But the Ravagers, we do need to gotta clock that. Okay, so we've got 1 out of 7 done. Thanks, Questy. And I can skin away. Okay. Alright. So yeah, that's why I've kind of been sitting back and trying to not let my mana get too low, because I am dropping the healing stream. But they just soul stone me, which is good. It's smart for a team. You gotta keep one of your reses up, and honestly, I'm the stronger, higher level of the 2 shaman. So I'm not running details or anything like that. I don't know who's... Not that being the healer is... They said he's got water totem. Come on, my character's a girl. We need to RP that correctly. Give me that skin. Plus, you know, sitting back and healing does allow me to be a little more passive. So I can, there's these purple ones I believe are the Ravagers. 2 shamans is nice though, because then you don't even have to really choose which buffs you want. It'd be nice. Okay, that was our second Ravager. It would be cool as cool as heck. If we... Oh, I just had a brain fart about what... Oh, if I had like some of these other totems. If there was like a nature resistance totem, which I think there is. I think it's a higher level wind totem though, I believe. It might be water, I don't know, but either way, there is a nature resistance totem, we just don't have it yet, we're not high enough level. Because all of these guys are going to be dropping, they're going to shoot lightning at us and stuff like that. So nature resistance is definitely the best type of thing to get here. I think we've killed 3 Ravagers so far. There's a few back there. Okay. Alright. Okay. So go ahead and drop this. So I interrupted so that we can draw them over. Good. And then the other person interrupted the healing touch. So that's what we're getting Shadow Dream gems out the wazoo. I'm glad I just took one because... I mean, yeah, we're gonna be... At this rate, we're gonna be clearing every freaking mob in the dungeon. And like I said, there's no... we're not getting any... We're not getting any... Let him do his thing. Okay, so this will be our 4th Ravager. And I saw 2 back there, so there's 5 and 6 back there if we need. Okay, my weapon totem is off. Okay, now he came in. I don't care about interrupting his lightning bolt when we're already in melee range. That doesn't matter. Let's try and keep track of everything. So he's liking. That's good. Okay, so some of my buffs are gone. Okay, there goes that guy. Guess I didn't need to drop my totems there, but okay, there's another Guardian. And we can pull him back over to our... nearer to our totems, but whatever, I guess not. But again, don't really need the Guardian very much. But I will skin his... I'll take his skin. So anywhere in this first little valley is where the first Ruin of the Fang will appear. And just kind of try to keep your eye on that. Sometimes it can appear right at that first cluster. Don't need a short sword. There she is right there. Okay.
None can stand against the Serpent Lords.
Alright, so we got a Ravager with her. I missed the sleep. So unfortunately I didn't get that, but that's okay. I was in the middle of dropping my totem, so the global cooldown was on just a bit too far. Belt of the Fang, leather, 4523. I'm gonna greed that. That's not good enough. It's kind of a side grade. It would just be an armor upgrade, really. Not much of an upgrade. Not worth taking it from someone else. How do you get put to sleep? Guess maybe they cast that while I was healing. Alright, so we got one of the leaders of the Fang guys. We still need a few Ravagers. We need 2 more, but we can pull those 2, so it should be okay. Ravagers are usually not the problem. If you're really, really rushing if you don't get your Ravagers taken care of. Okay. I don't mind taking a little bit of time to skin. It's just worth it for my profession as a leather worker. Okay, go ahead and heal him. I almost killed the wrong guy. Go ahead and heal this guy. Okay, now here we've got a Ravager. The Guardian called for him. Now I'm going to do a little skinning. Got a light hide, okay. So this will be the 6th one, and then now we're down to just needing 1. It's good if you don't need Serpent Bloom. That is good. I mean, if you're in a party where not anybody else needs it, oh my gosh, it's easy. So that is where we'll go for Neralex. Oh, they came running. Okay. Drop my totems back down. They're coming and running. We already have got them all, but this will get all of our Guardians for us. Okay. So we've done this entry cavern. We don't really need to be in here anymore. I mean, homeboy's just pulling them all, and I get that they want. That time I hit the slumber and saved it correctly. Don't need that thing. I mean, those guys at least are worth a little XP. These guys are the non-elites, so for whatever reason, they drop some non-elites here. They're not even worth using the stuff on, they're just regular crops. I will take Raptor. I don't know what that means. So we got, yeah, so that was the first part. We got the Raptors done. So now you kind of make your way through here. And I can't remember off the top of my head what the second phase of this dungeon is. Not these gators, they don't really matter. Some people aren't even really looting them all, but it's whatever. We're the only leather worker in here, so we're gonna be spoiled for choice. So phase 2 is, I think, these snakes, yeah. I'm trying to remember what the second kind of thing is. So the deviant vipers. This is a more important one for us, or this is kind of round 2. They're fine. And here's another deviant viper. I think we're close enough. I'll wait and just basically only drop my poison totem as needed. Poison totem's pretty useful. Oh, we got a third viper right now. I think we're still within range of the poison, maybe not. I just have to be ready to drop it if someone procs the poison. Cool. Alright, we've already got 3 out of 7, so that's a good start, but it's easy to, you know, miss one or whatever. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, I got the slumber interrupted. That's just mana intensive. It can keep dropping earth shocks like that. But it's not. Oh, I missed the interrupt, I think. Okay, so now we got another Viper. I'm gonna go after that Viper. Mana totem. Someone, the tank got put to sleep. Not the end of the world. Don't need any of those things. Alright, so we have already 4 of our Vipers done. Wish I had the mana resto token. Totem. So there's a chest over there and a Viper over there. Can be worth it to kill the Viper. Alright, so now I'm definitely coming over here to... I'm gonna drop the healing totem. Heal his behind. Now I'm just gonna focus on healing. Okay. Not even gonna use my lightning right now. Oh, we pulled another one over here. Okay. As long as I keep those heals going, it'll be alright. Okay, so let's just keep them up. We pulled another snake. Okay, so get back into my totems. Don't care. Somebody killed the Viper. That's good. Keep track of myself. I'm not worried about my own life. And I wasn't worried about wasting mana to frost shock that fool. This is just a little adder. It does look like he is maybe an elite still, but I think my weapon is off. Alright, so that was a little bit more hectic than we needed it to be, but just kept, cooler heads prevail and all that good stuff. Okay, cool. He can have it. He just took it. Nothing that really matters. Cloth wrist. Okay, now my mana's back. I can reproduce the lightning. And we're still in good shape. Now, these snakes are another example of the non-elite. Yeah, that's why they can go ahead and... 78 was a 6. Oh, yeah, that's dope. There you go. There's another... Oh, it was on the positive code. Another one of our Vipers that we need. Quick heal. Actually, was that a Viper? Oh, we've got an ectoplasm sneaking in there. Okay. You can skin the snakes, though, so that's nice, too. There's an adder. Again, not the kind we need. That's kind of human nature. You praise someone for their line of sight pulls in the beginning, and then they're going to make an effort to keep doing that well. Kind of that's really the good way to coach or lead a unit, is to strategically positively reinforce. Oh, he resisted. Son of a biscuit. Alright. Pop one of those bad boys in. Himself. Heal off. Okay, we got 6 of the Vipers now. Again, he resisted my Earth Shock, so that created a worse pull than I otherwise would have wanted. But now I can skin all these. We need one more Viper, which I don't think Vipers are typically the problem. I'm just standing back here and skinning. I'm being a greedy little piggy. Okay. That's an adder, not a Viper. Go ahead and drop the healing totem. There's another one. Oh, we got a group going on over there. Get him healed. Okay. This one going. Up these totems. Oh, I got put to sleep. Now he turned into a. Like he's kind of off tanking. Gotcha, buddy. Alright, we'll pull a couple heals off now. Alright, so that gets us better. Back in good shape. Dang it. Okay, so again, not an ideal pull. Kind of chain pulled into each other. Wake up, buddy, wake up. But still not too bad. And this will be our last Viper right there. So then we haven't hit the second leader of the Fang yet. But not too bad. So basically, this dungeon's kind of work. I consider this dungeon to be like 5 parts. So we are in the second part. We're getting near the end of it, which means that we are approximately 40% of the way through the dungeon. And it took us about 15 minutes to actually get into the dungeon, and then we've been in here about 20. So I would say it's probably going to take us another half hour-ish to complete. So just to give you a frame of reference, we'll be going over a little bit because of that today. Okay, we're going to drop our totems here. I try to save mana and not use my fire totems when I'm especially... Oh, I misclicked. Oh, I'm sorry. That was 100% me. 100% bad on me. Don't need that thing. Battle hammers are one-hand weapons. Okay, so we have our Vipers. That's good. It's actually worth looting the snakes because their tongues, I believe, they sell for a decent amount. Oh my gosh, come on, me. I am. Then that time I totally misclicked on the move. I used, instead of Earthshock, I used my lightning shield. I don't know what I'm thinking. Good, that one up DPS thing. Just got some male shoulder pads. So they're just grays, but at least it's something. Some people are just not looting back there. Yeah, I keep seeing this where we all burst through, and it's got to be maybe like a refreshing of the blood pact or something like that. Something causes that to happen. Alright, and luckily these guys at 25 are green because that allows our warlock to That allows our warlock to soul stone. So I just felt like while we're waiting, we might as well pull that guy that padded close to us. I'll be ready to we're just waiting for the guy to finish PPing. Oh, great. Okay, continue to pull him too. Focus on this dude. Okay. Oh, he healed, and I was too busy taking the, get some little heals off. Okay, so just going ahead and, you know, killing a little bit more dudes. Oh, great. Let's see that one. Okay. Reapply my strength of earth totem. Oh, they resisted my freaking. God, DPS that. But all right, the lock is back. Guess who's back? Okay, I was too slow. So the one time I tried to bust a fire totem, too slow. No point. Okay, we're getting close to the boss. Okay, so let me drop my... I need some passive healing here. Of course, I gotta, like, juggle. Ooh, we got him just in time. What's the snake? I don't know why I didn't even notice that. Okay. I can't wait till I get like a chain hill kind of thing. Alright, so here's the second guy, Lord Corbrin. This is a dead-end path here, nothing we really can do about this. This is just how it goes. So... we're just gonna charge in.
You will never wake the dreamer.
I'm just dropping broccoli. I'm gonna let that lightning bolt go off. Okay, it's almost like he ran or something. Okay, so that was no worries at all, and it was a robe. So, nothing special there. Just killed a couple snakes. So this is a nice, easy dead end part, and then you just kind of walk down. Oh, that was someone in my guild. I was like, who got a freaking trinket out of this? Okay, there's Kresh. He's an optional boss. Hello, buddy. Hello, little Kreshy Poo. Now, Kresh does rend, so that's the one part about him. You definitely your warrior will have a little bit more problems with him maybe than you're otherwise used to seeing. I don't need that frickin' shield. So, yeah. I mean, it's better at blocking, yeah. I do like that motif, that Tauren kind of shield. I am getting close to, so now we're working our way towards the third part of the dungeon. We gotta go to the other side now, and this one is kind of like the two parts, combined. We don't need those Ravagers. But I'm going to need to make room here too. I already know I need room. This is why people are turning down the... Alright, so what can I make room with? Let's see. I guess I might just have to drop those Fisher plants. Probably. Because I tried to use them once and they weren't even that useful. I have... Oh, a Rumsey Rum Light? Yeah, let's use up one of those. I can definitely drop the clam meat. Not going to sit on that. Oh, did I not give him? I see, he didn't have room before. Okay. And as much as this might be worth a little bit of silver, it's not going to be worth more than what I have. Also, 100% I don't need the Tiger's Eye. That's not worth it. A decomposed boot. Let's destroy that bad boy. Okay, so now that bought us one bag of room, because we need at least 3 spaces just for quest items. You need the, that's where I think you wind up when you drop after killing the ever-living boss. Beating the ever-living crap out of him. Oh! Sorry about the language, sorry. See, some of that stuff's gotta go. Whatever, I'll let it... I cleared up enough. A lot of the times I'll sit there and play with my bag open, but... I don't... I feel like it's a little too distracting. Okay, and I keep using Flame Tongue Weapon also. Maybe Frost. Maybe some people would prefer Frost, but I feel like we're not having a problem with fleeing mobs as much in this dungeon. I'd rather take the more consistent DPS. The Flame Tongue is damage on every hit. The Frost is just random procs. Okay, so we're coming into the 3rd phase of the dungeon. So we're officially past the 40% mark. The 3rd phase is where you fight the... oh, what are they called? Like the shambling kind of mound guys. They are the 3rd type of thing we need. And interestingly enough, they also can drop Deviant Hides if you are doing the Deviant Hide quest. How did that guy lose so much life from this regular crop? Oh, is it? Weird. I guess there's 2 crocs. It's there. It doesn't let me skin. I was gonna say, it doesn't really always seem to let me skin everyone. But I think a part of that is, like, I think some people just aren't looting. Like, they're like, nah, it's not worth it. Alright, so these Deviant Shamblers are the Deviants that we need. So... This is a tougher pull because there's a couple of them. Okay. So, we ended up pulling 2. I'd say go for the Shambler first. It's for 15 minutes that... I don't care about interrupting the wild generation because it's just a hot. It's not like a big healing thing that resets a fight with a mob. You can't skin them, but they do drop whatever it's called. Stupid decomposed boot. Oh, I didn't even see that dude. Dang, they resist my magic so years. They that much. Resisted it twice in a row. Okay, so that was our second Dirty Birdies. That was the second Shambler out of the 7. I mean, honestly, I like quests like this. Because they force you to, they don't force you to, they give you something to track as you're killing your way through the mob. I guess the downside would be, heal off now. Someone got slept on. He's getting rocked by something. So it's a tank. believe that was our third shambler there. Close to being out of mana because of the nature of that fight, but I'll just be conservative on my next couple swings here. Here will be our fourth shambler. I do think that there are different kinds of old shamblers here. Yeah, like I'm just not going to drop Lightning Shield. Let the other team pull some of the DPS. I bet you there's an add-on that also helps you like more easily sort. That girl back there. Gotta get her. I'll just drop some passive heals, and I'll worry about interrupting her as needed. Okay, I thought I was close enough to stun that guy. I believe I was. Let them kill it. Fine. Prospector's Woolies, 69 with a 1-7. 7 points. Yeah, I'll need that too. Why not? It's a slight upgrade for me. They won it. I did not get the Prospector's Woolies. Did not win. What is that? Alright, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. Where I just drop some passive heals, and then I'll kind of basically off-tank this Druid and let them handle the Shambler. Okay, we got 6 of our 7 Shamblers done. Love it. Yeah, and I'm not really that bummed about the Woolies. Although I love wearing me some Woolies, it's one of probably my favorite armor mod in Classic. It's just basically underwear. And that's one of my favorite parts about working from home. I didn't interrupt one time. Is you could work in your underwear. I don't actually sit around in the house in my underwear getting my cheeks all over my computer chair. That'd be a little weird. Not just weird. That would be, like, stinky. I told you how hot it gets back here sometimes. I'm good on that. We gotta not do that. We gotta maintain mana integrity instead. Alright, we're getting closer and closer. You can kind of tell when you're getting close because you start fighting these little babies. So they are worth. They do give you tons of trash loot. We have 3 loot spaces left, so we gotta keep back on that. But yeah, they LOS pulled that one, which is fine. I'm not even dropping my totems, not for one mob. I will interrupt the heal though. I'll go ahead and pull that off. Alright, so there is oh, more of these trash things. I'm not quite up there yet. Homeboy's throwing himself in the middle of all the little baby mobs, which die fast. Oh, I didn't see that one. Reapply the lightning shield, since my man is in an okay spot. At least give me the same kind of mushroom, so they stack. You bare-faced hairdresser. Okay, if we LOS this. Alright, I'm going after this one. I like to focus on the druids just because they're so much more obnoxious. Their ability to heal, their ability to put people to sleep. There's our final shambler. Their tendency to run. They're the only mob in the dungeon that runs for chain kills. They're just annoying AH as heck. They're annoying AH. Okay, it's time. I don't care about the crocodile meat. It's not the time. It's not the time for this. I do want the David scale. I don't need that. Don't need the spongy models or the forest mushroom cats. Don't need any of that stuff. I could probably probably stand to... Oh, I should probably put that on my hotbar. I could probably stand to use it. That. But like I said, I already got that blind unequip axe, so everything else is gravy at this point. I got a major upgrade for my main weapon, and I'm in an instance where nobody's fighting me for the nade on the two-handed axe. You silly bugger. You come here. You fight me like a man. I might be a woman. Oh, you resisted my interrupt. Stinking so-and-so. You blind Betty. Just making it up now. Why all the different kinds of mushrooms? You stupid. I probably could drop those. I will if I have to. Alright, let's interrupt. Totem. Heals. Heal. I'm on robot mode. I will heal. That's not fair. I don't know why you're aggroing me. What did I ever do to you except attempt to kill you? Don't need the gleaming claymore of the bear. Alright, so this was a no skin part. I don't need that chest. I'm good on that. What else can we clean out? I guess I'm going to get rid of these small raptor teeth. And what else? What else? We might as well just go for broke here. I have so much raptor punch. And storm stout. Probably be drinking some of that. I want that thing. What's this guy doing over here? No. I'm trying to have inventory time. I guess I'm throwing out the snake tongues. I just can't. I don't have the space to make it work. Okay, that buys me that full bag space again. We're getting real close to the end of this kind of chunk of the dungeon. This has actually been. This is actually a fun one. A nice, I like when I'm not in a rush in my real life. I like a nice leisurely run like this. I got no problems with it. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a pull here. Okay, we'll start by whacking away at this guy. Like I said, I need to drop those totems. Okay. Coming after this guy, I'm going to off-tank this other secondary druid of Fang. That's the goal. Look at that. Great pulling by the tank. And, yeah, such great pulling. It didn't even... This third druid, I didn't even know was there. Didn't even get pulled. I think they resisted my freaking interrupt. I hate that. Ooh. That is a rare spawn right there. That's a rare boss. This is only maybe the third or fourth time I've ever fought him. The Deviant Fairy Dragon. That's dope. That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna get that guy in on this business here. Okay. Oh, great. Okay. Some more heals off. Uh-oh. Okay, out of mana. I could use a mana potion if need be. Nice one. Okay. So that was good. This will take us up, I believe. No. I think we go back this way. Yeah, this is the way that you want to go. Because we're trying to... You want to fight this... The T-Rex, the Stegosaurus guy. Fire Belcher. That's cool. Nice little blue wand for this level of the game. Okay. Yeah, these little guys are annoying. Yeah, it just really makes the healing get pumped up because there's so many. A Swift Thistle? Oh yeah, great. Alright, so I bet you my bag is full. Trashing on the Swift Thistle for sure. Trashing the Earth Root. Trashing the Gray Pants. Trashing the Mushrooms. I'm gonna trash the Linen. 3 strength, 2 agility on the gloves. No, mine's better. I'm trashing the gray 2-handed mace, even though that probably sells for more than some of the greens. Okay, so just maintenance. Managing our lives here. Don't let him put anybody to sleep, because that's inconvenient. Try to not let him heal. Okay. That drains my mana though. It's like, what's more important? Dropping some of that stuff. Definitely don't want this belt. Where did the belt go? Oh, that was somebody else. Looks like I... Okay. Alright, like I said, this time again, I'm kind of doing some of this off-tanking. Alright. I feel like that is as effective for me as healing because I have to heal the tank less if I'm just drawing the aggro of the second mob or whatever. And I'm high enough level, doesn't matter. There's our third guy, Lord Pythus.
We'll crash.
I'm pulling Lord Pythus over. I'm gonna drop my totems galore. Now I've gotta heal this guy. Okay, and now I've gotta heal myself. Gotta heal myself. Okay. That time I got 2 women on the aggro. I can't get the guy. There he is. That's why he's left to his own devices for too long over there. Okay, got the heal off on him. Alright, that was dicey. Ooh, 82 chest, 2 strength. Oh, I forgot I have such a dope that Defius glove, or armor I have is so good. Gotta get rid of this cloak. Okay, so that's good. So now we're about 60% of the way through the dungeon. That was close. My Soulstone was wore out, so by the time I actually would have needed it, that's always how it goes with Soulstone. Always, at least for me. I do like that we're getting some XP though. This is I'm happy that we're getting some as opposed to none. So that's good. We are now. This is going to be a little bit of a poop show. Pull you in closer. Get your heal off, buddy. I should have drank something. Should have drank some milks. Nice, delicious sip of milk would have been nice. Dang it. Okay. No worries, we made it out. As we wrap around here, I believe the next boss is the Stegosaurus. We kind of wind our way up the tower, or whatever it's called, cave, until we get... Yeah, I mean, we don't need that over there. Okay. So there you go, another line of sight pull. He resisted my stupid thing. Somebody else maybe got it. And my weapon. That was a good pull though, because this guy didn't even go for it. Now we still have the final section of the dungeon, which the final one is the one that is easiest to miss mobs. So this one is fun. Actually, I don't think I've ever messed up on the shambling mounds. So we are getting to the point where people are like, let's just start rushing. Not rushing, but... Alright, so here's another druid. There, here we go. So, these guys, these flying snakes, this is the fourth part of the dungeon, and the part where it is easy, if you are not thorough, it is easy to miss these guys, these deviant dreadfangs. So you definitely want to make sure that any time I've missed something in this dungeon, it's been a dreadfang, and it's only happened a couple times, but it's been from rushing too fast through the dreadfang portion. Getting more forked tongues, whatever. He said his fiance is cooking up the meanest feed. Oh man, I made that egg pie yesterday. I freaking screwed the pooch. You're supposed to, what's called blind bake the pie. So, that's where you basically fully cook the pie crust before you bake the pie itself, and it's kind of like a quiche style pie. So I make this poppy seed crust from scratch. I really focus on, I think resisted again. I really focus on not overworking the dough and keeping everything cold so that the dough is not, you know, glutinous and getting hard, because that's been my major problem, is that the crust has been just too hard, too chewy, and it's really causing me existential crisis here. And sad about that. So I don't know why I hit that. I mean, I know why I hit the wrong button. So then I make all, you know, I cut the veggies, I make the eggs, I use all the cream cheese, I do everything that you're supposed to do in the recipe. It all looks great. I'm very confident. I mean, it's very hard to mess up a like a quiche style of thing if you just cook it right. So it's all going well, and come to the end. Blind bake the pie, blind bake the crust, it's all looking good. And then I throw the rest of the pie in, and all it's got to do is bake. There's nothing left, I can't screw it up. I freaking, you blind bake the crust at 425 degrees, but then you're supposed to turn it down to 300 when you actually cook the pie itself, and it cooks for like 90 minutes. So like an hour in, maybe 70 minutes in, at first it smells so good, and I'm excited. Then I start checking it, and man, I just totally screwed up. Inside, underneath a layer of burnt frickin', not burnt, it wasn't 100%, it wasn't like blackened. It was definitely browned. So underneath the layer of browned egg is some yummy egg still, but the crust is so hard. Like, I just freaking completely screwed it up. I can't believe I did it. These guys are gonna run in on us. Okay. caught like on a little freaking piece of wood on the ground. Oh. I got put to sleep. Double sleep. Uh-oh. That is not good. Let's get a quick heal off on him. Crap. Do the pooch on this one. I'm gonna use that on myself. No. No. Okay, so I got everybody full. I did use my health stone. That double sleep got us. Oh, I got the moss agate too, which I'm not gonna trash. Jeez. We're down to a few slots. It's because also you start building up all these stupid daggers. I mean, gems. Not only do you have to kill the 4 bosses, you have to collect a gem from each one. So now we're gonna have to start getting to the spot where we might have to kill some other thing. Okay, so it's all well and good. I don't care about the chest back there. Go for it, buddy. So where are we on the Deviant Vipers? Deviant Dreadfangs? So we don't want to mess them up too much. Okay, so now that was a brittled molting. Okay, so I'm telling them that just be careful. Basically, I'm just giving them the advice that I've learned, which is before we do the little jump part. Whoa! I didn't know they had a fear effect. So there you go. We only need 3 more. That was another medium hide. Good. Drop some heals. Just get some passive heals going on. Yeah. Okay. So let me start planning what I need to ditch. I think the fissure plants are going to have to go. That's looking pretty... unnecessary. I'm going to drop these forked tongues. They do sell for good. If you have the bag space, forked tongues, actually a stack of forked tongues probably sells better than one of these greens. But on principle, I just hate to destroy greens, and I don't want to throw that stack out yet. Okay, here's the next boss. Scum. Little so-and-so. Okay, I'm going to drop my totems again. I want to be able to use that. Gotta just make sure that we don't let them get us. Somebody leveled up. Nice. Oh, wait, is he? Oh, he's getting hit by the ectoplasm too. I was like, what is going on? That's why. They got me. That. Okay, so how about, yeah. So my fissure plant I'm tossing, which means we need to take it off the thing. I can't believe I have no potions. So let's put that up there. Dang it. So, oh, he's immune. He can't be hit by the earth shock. He's probably immune to my lightning too. Let's check that and see if I'm getting flashes of immunity up there. No. Okay. I know you can skin him, so, but he is immune to earth shock. So for whatever reason, somebody pulled aggro on him. Tail spike is a dagger. It can be useful depending on how you. Oh, I got it. I'm just going to be selling it, but okay. So that was scum. We still have some deviants to kill. Some venom fangs. What are we going to do? I only have one single deviant scale. Annoying. These guys are being stupid. Something stupid and dumb. Like a dumb stupids. I have a stack of 5 of Shadow Gem, I feel like. Let's drop these two. Like that's worth it. Why you put me to sleep, bro? What else can... I mean, the only other thing we could drop, we've got the Storm Stout and the Raptor Punch. We could drop some of those, if need be. At least my passive healing was allowing healing to continue. All this mail stuff we're getting. Ha. Okay, I can get rid of the Shed Lizard Scale. We are getting rid of that linen cloth for sure. I'm not going to ditch them on. Okay, fine. I'm going to get rid of the forked tongue. We need one more. Okay. Drop my totems. I'm going to go after this guy. Oh, man. Yeah, he's the tank. Oh, he resisted. Stinking piece of X-Lax. That's what you are. A piece of X-Lax. I mean, I got it. Is the stack... Yeah, the stack can go bigger than 5, so there you go. Now I got a 6 stack. Okay, cool. This will be our 5th Red Fang. Or 6. Okay, perfect. So we only need 2 more. Love it. Great. Oh, that thing doesn't even interrupt. It's not technically a real thing. It's not like a spell or whatever. Yeah, he's asleep. That was my bad. I wasted it. Basically, I wasted an interrupt on that stupid snake. That was partly my bad. 3 spaces up. We're going to have to start tossing some of this stuff. I think there's a deviant over that way. Or like a deviant. No, there's not. This is the way that we need to go now. Yeah, like I said, we just have to keep an eye out for 2 more. We need 2 more before we go. Oh, he's pulling this guy. Freaking resisting. Resisting arrest. I'm trying to arrest your spellcasting abilities, and you are resisting it with that. Again! What's up with that? Everyone must be getting quite full. Yeah, I'm gonna... It's just gonna have to happen. It's just gonna have to happen. I mean, I could drop the Shadow Gems, but I really feel like they might sell for an okay amount. Especially if I felt like playing the Auction House game. I just don't do. I have no strategy. My strategy is like undercut everybody. for some ridiculous amount. There's another Dreadfang right there. And there's one right there. So we've got our 2 Dreadfangs. So that's pretty cool. And then we're coming up really, and I call it 80%, but we're really getting... Oh, somehow they got one more than me. I don't know how... Oh, there we go, right there. I don't know how that dude was 1 kill ahead than I was. I mean, I've been here for everything, unless they had it from another dungeon. Picked it up at the end. There we go, Guff. Oh, I do not need this light feather. I'll tell you that. I can get right the heck out of my inventory. I don't need that. Drop a... Feel like dropping a couple totems. I mean, I could use... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this one of my agility potions too. Why not? Sure. Should I increase my intelligence by drinking? Whoa. Okay. Let's go off of this. I'm good on myself. I guess I'll pop one little baby healing on myself. Get those mushrooms out of my sight. It's probably like a mod that does that too, that just automatically loots and destroys. The loot and destroy mod. If not, I should make it. I think it'd be harder to do because there's not like a clicking button to destroy. I don't know of. Nope. This guy doesn't need a vest. Why are we killing all of these things? What is this tank's obsession with killing every little thing? I mean, again, at least... Oh, we're gonna ding soon. We're gonna ding-a-ling soon. On the fence about how we handle all of our stuff. Yeah, I think on the next episode we'll do a turn-in, and then if we are under an hour, we'll maybe continue on working in the Wailing Caverns. And then maybe we'll pause. And then we'll do, like I said before, an episode or 2 on, here's the run and jump. I always am like, I don't know, I'm just always like, I'm not gonna make it! Hardcore, bro. Alright, so we're coming up on the 4th serpent guy, followed by the ever-living boss. They're kind of right side by side. The ever-living boss hits like a truck. He is great if you are a warrior with block moves. Otherwise, anyone else is going to struggle and need to have some massive pulls. This, in my opinion, is the hardest pull room in the dungeon. I don't know why. I just find it particularly hard. And I might be fully wrong. If you pull correctly and you pull smartly, you're good. But people often get into trouble in this area. And it's because of these guys to the side, right here. You've got a snake. And I just got feared. That's part of it. I'm gonna pull another one. Oh, great! I didn't get it off in time. Tried to interrupt. Somebody just leveled. Okay, so that's good. nice clutch level up. I think it was our warrior, yeah. So our warrior's finally 17, which means he will at least mathematically, I believe, be able to kind of hit the final boss, which is 22. Yikes. And then we have the forked tongue again, taking up my inventory. Probably not, buddy, because you still have to have time to level that weapon skill up. Alright, so there's Lord Serpentis, and over there is Verdun the Ever-Living, the last two main bosses, but there is still one other boss in this dungeon. As you see here, we have more Dreadfang. You've really got to be rushing to not get these Dreadfangs, but I have had it happen more than one time. And it's annoying. AH. I'm gonna try that out, you know? The Clean Dad's version of text abbreviated text speak profanity. As heck, I'm abbreviating it. Okay, so we can go after Lord Serpentis if we want here. I don't even know when I want to drop my totems. I'll at least drop my stone one.
I am the Serpent King. I can do anything.
Oh. Anything. Uh-oh. Good, someone interrupted that. Piece of work. Okay. Got him interrupted with my bull stomp. Good job, me. Separate interrupt. Oh my gosh, I just locked Lord Serpentis down. And we get a freaking blue bow. Dag nabbit. For this party, that would be that's like the worst thing we could have gotten. Well, we did get the final gem, Lord Serpentis. We've killed the 4 druids of the Fang. And now we're gonna fight Verdun, the Ever-Living. I kind of think he's actually, I mean, I guess if you think from a quest perspective, he's an optional boss. Because, oh, he's only level 21. Oh, it's not him. Okay. I'm just gonna go right after the warrior. Okay. Oh man. Dang, bro. Okay, that is dope. 21-2. 21-2. That's even better than what we have. That's it. So that is an example of a staff that's better than what we have. I don't know who's gonna win on that, but yeah, baby. Okay, so I got this, which is a good healing staff. It is not a good DPS staff, necessarily. I mean, except for the fact that overall it does good DPS. So if you look like what we're trading, we have 21.2 DPS, up from 17.6. So that right there makes it worth it. Then we were getting 9 strength, so we're obviously losing that. We're trading it in, and 4 spirit, so that's 13 overall DPS that we had. And I'm trading it for 12 spirit, 2 stamina, and 5 nature resist. So, definitely a healer's staff, but that's okay because I do all of that. So remember, we're always just going to take best whatever available, so this is going to greatly increase my ability to be a healer. And I'm a little bummed that I died. But I was like basically one-shotted. I drew too much aggro. I was really kind of leaning into that off-tank role. So we need to keep it... The mobs have respawned also, by the way. So that's another sad piece of our life right now. Or maybe it's just the fact that these oozes are here. They weren't here before, but I really think they respawned. We need... I mean, you know what? Let's drink some of this other stuff too. So, maybe not my potion. I like that, but... Let's drink another Raptor Punch. Because... he does look like he's walking fast. Okay, I want to... Well, he's already going to start it now, but I wanted to...
I've been expecting you. Greetings, traveler.
I must make the necessary preparations before the awakening ritual can begin. You must protect me. I think we can look at his quest text. Disciple of Naralax. And kind of see what his text is, but I also don't want to screw the party too much. And we're going to see how this works with, for now, this, look at that walk. It is kind of funny. This guy walks so slow. So he does have dialogue. I just can't remember how to access it. You can access it on Wowhead. There you go, quotes. That's the different things he says, but he actually has quest text. These caverns were once a temple of promise for regrowth. The barrens, now they are light barrens. So I'm pretty sure my staff probably needs to upgrade. Yeah, my staffs, I'm only at level 20 now working. So I maxed out when I was level 20 with them. So now I'm working at level 21. I'm gonna drop that. Considering I'm level 25, that's gonna drop for me some. But that's not the worst thing that I'm gonna get an opportunity here in this dungeon, where being level 21, isn't gonna hurt it. Like having, because remember the highest mob is level 22, so we're not gaining an advantage. Right now, we're still getting a disadvantage, but we should have time to at least pump that up a little bit on the way there. So I just need to get a chance to hit some. So we'll get some more mobs here. I have that one inventory slot that I need. I should really get one more. And what could it be? What could it be? Okay. Can I get any upgrades? Pants. I wonder if that was an auto... somebody needed it, so I'm not going to get that cape. Bang that tongue. Okay. Alright, ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Maybe that was a druid. Oh no, it was a deviant viper. I wonder why I couldn't skin it. Sometimes it just doesn't let you skin certain things. It's kind of odd. There you go. I'll drink some more of this raptor punch, and then that way, the more I drink it, the better I feel. The more I drink it, it's gonna let me. It'll let me feel less bad about tossing the stack when we get there. Same thing with this mana potion if I had to. Because what I want is I want the ability to have the open slot for the quest. And then I also want to just in case we get something from Mutanus, I want that too. So I would want 2 slots to be available here. I'm not paying attention to what my leveling up of my actual staff is. So these things have started to respawn a little bit too. I could toss the Shadow Gem stack. Really like the idea of tossing the Raptor Punch stack. Is he going to make us fight here? Beyond this corridor, Marillax lies and fit for sleep. Let us go awaken him before it is too late. So this is from the RP perspective. This is actually what you're supposed to do. After you kill those guys, which they want you to do that for the quest, you are supposed to come wake the dude up. That was the whole point of all of this. This dungeon is just so long. I don't even remember what time we started. I think 11:30. So yeah, we're coming on our... I'm good. Okay, so he's going to start the process. Protect me, brave souls, as I delve into the Emerald Dream to rescue Narlax and put an end to this corruption. He did soulstone me, so that's good. Go ahead and put that on there and that on there. Keep an eye on my other totems. I'm at 103, so I'm still at 21. They're not high enough level to really get me to level up fast on it. He's says Rooplos is speaking demonic. What the heck is Rooplos? I never noticed that before. Ever. But there is a... Ooh, 18. 2, 3. I want that. There you go. Okay. That's it, Raptor Punch. I'm drinking one, dropping one. It's gotta go. Sorry. That was an upgrade, so I needed it. I could... Get this healing totem back. See what's going on my man over there. Okay. I leveled up. Heck yeah. Okay, got another flurry. They just now got the deviant hide. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. We need this thing. Space on this. Another medium hide. Any other skinning to do? Here is old Mutanus. Rick Mutanus, we meet again. Okay. Nope. Don't you put me in a nightmare, bro. Don't you do it. Ow. I need to try to heal on myself, because I've drawn the threat. Oh no! Just don't fight him. Okay, he came out of it. I'm getting that aggro. Just terrified him. should, if I'm gonna sit there and hold all that aggro. We got him.
I am awake at last.
Okay, so we got the thing. I don't need the breastplate or the pants. So someone needed them. To be pulled at last. Neverlax awakes from the nightmare. To be pulled from the dreaded nightmare. I thank you, my loyal disciple, along with your brave companions. We must go and gather the other disciples. There is much work to be done before I can make another attempt to restore the barons. Farewell, brave soul. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna skin this. And can I pick up the glowing shard? This shard is a brilliant green, and although solid, what looks like smoke swirls just below the surface. You can't help staring into the depths of the crystal at the same time you know there's something very disturbing about it. Maybe you should see if anyone in Ratchet can tell you more about the strange shard. Great tanking. And he did do a good job. Yeah, that was... So, that was a good one. So that was, yeah, and the tank, considering that they were low level, they did do a good job, you know? If you think about it, a lot of line of sight pulls, really not getting anything too big for our britches. And really, what else can you do is just keep the packs small. Keep the pack small, line of sight, use that to your advantage. Don't be all gung-ho. That will work out pretty well for you. Now we have to get out of this dungeon. Now we could probably do this pretty smartly. If you look at our questy, other than the glowing shard itself, we've completed it all. So what I'll do is walk our little behinds back to the barons and switch over to my rockbiter weapon. How far did I get on my hitting? 105. So I did max out at level 21, but we are level 26 now. Now on the next level, that actually it might be good for us, because what we're gonna do all the turning in, but we're also gonna look at me parkouring up the wall to get around that. Torin parkour. So for flurry, now we do 15% attack speed instead of 10%, so I like that. Flurry is cooler now. We have, we've, on top of everything else on the next episode, we've got to do our maintenance. So we've got to learn our level 26 powers. I believe our Pally is level 26 too, so we'll be right about the same. The Pally might have a slight advantage. This is good. And remember, right now, I just talked about the 1,000 Needles. Our real goal is to try to wrap up 1,000 Needles by the... or to try to get to level 39 by the time we hit the end of 1,000 Needles. That's a big, important milestone. And if you think about it, there's not a lot after that. Like, because 60 is as high as it's going to get. So we're talking 21 more levels in the game, and we have some nice organic growth that's going to happen after we finish Thousand Needles. Like, we're going to get to do Razorfen Downs. We're going to go do Nomergon. We're going to then go do Deathless, which is a totally manageable level at 39 and beyond. Zone, I mean. And then same thing, we go into Alterac Mountains. We're another couple levels higher. We go into Arathi Highlands. Like, all of those things are definitely sustainable and doable as we pull through that. Now, there is a level, I believe a level 50 quest that caps off Arathi Highlands, and so that could be a little bit annoying for us to try. I can't remember. I think that this little area right here is the best path up. In my opinion, that is the best path up. So I'm going to log out when we get in here, and on the next episode we'll turn in all this stuff. But I'm going to just, you know what, we'll just log out in Wailing Caverns. Even though we're not going to get rested XP for that. It's okay, it's convenient for our life here. So we'll do one more episode, and then we'll take a pause and revisit our Alliance Brethren. Okay, cool. So we're going to sit by the fire and log out. I thank you, everybody. Actually, you know what? You guys stuck with me this long. This is a long episode. So I certainly must bow to everybody. I thank you, everybody, so much for watching and for listening. And I will see all of you next time on Lore of Warcraft. Peace.